Hi, I welcome you to today's teaching. My name is Adebayo Christopher Adedoyin. I'm a medical sales rep. I supply anesthetic consumables to Nigerian hospitals. Today, we're going to be discussing oxygen delivering devices. Mind you, this topic is chosen because of the importance of oxygen to every living organism. Because no human can actually survive without the intake of oxygen for more than 3 minutes. Unlike that of food, human can still survive 7 days. I mean 7 days without the intake of food and water, and will still be alive. Nothing will happen to us. But when we talk about oxygen, nobody can survive without oxygen for more than 3 minutes. Because after that 3 minutes, the person is gone. So now that tells you that oxygen is very vital to life. It's important. But the question now is, how is this oxygen being administered to patients in the hospital? So this is what we are going to be discussing as we go on with this lesson. Now, what is oxygen delivering devices? They are the medical devices that serve as a channel through which oxygen is being delivered from the source down to the patient. Please don't forget that the source may either be a ventilator, an anesthetic machine, or a flow meter that is being mounted on the wall. So long as it can supply oxygen to the patient, we call it the source. And there are a lot of these medical devices being used in the hospital, but their use is dependent on the cases that are being presented to the hospital, because no medical personnel we use any of these medical devices on any patient without first of all verify what the problem is. So in the use of these medical devices, the problem comes first. So but the amount of oxygen being delivered to the patient is dependent on any of these devices that is being made use of. So as you can see, they run side by side, the device and the problem or the challenge. So they work together. So now, how do we calculate the amount of oxygen that is being delivered to the patient? There's another instrument which we call the oxygraphy. So the oxygraphy is an instrument we use in measuring the amount of oxygen being delivered to the patient. And how is it being done? It is being done by taking the measurement from the end tidal volume of the patient using from the nasopharynx using this oxygraphy, this instrument. Most of the time you must have gone to hospital, especially the ICU, in which you observe some monitor having some numbers. So that number serve as a communication link between the medical personnel and the patient, because the numbers tells you what is actually going on in the life of that patient at that very minute. They are important. So these devices are categorized into two. We have the variable performance devices and we have the fixed performance devices. Now, what is variable performance devices and fixed performance devices? Under the as performance devices, they are the devices that supply a fluctuating amount of oxygen to the patient, or they deliver a fluctuating inspired oxygen concentration to the patient. What do I mean by this whole grammar? It means these medical devices, they or in their delivery system, they their delivering is not fixed. I mean, it's not constant. Like at this very minute, they can choose to deliver like 4% per minute to the patient. At this, I mean, at the next minute, they can choose to deliver 5 liter of oxygen to the patient. In the next minute, they can choose to deliver 6 liter of oxygen to the patient. So in their delivery system, they are not rigid, unlike the other one, which I'm about to explain. And under these medical devices, we have a lot of them. One, we have the high concentration oxygen mask, we have the nasal cannula, we have the filter mask, and we have a host of others. So all these medical devices in their delivery system, they are not constant. Like that of nasal cannula. Nasal cannula can deliver from 4 to 6 liters of oxygen per minute to the patient. So meaning in this very minute, they can choose to deliver 4 liters per minute. In the next minute, they can choose to deliver 5 liters. In the next minute, they can choose to deliver 6 liters. So in their delivery system, they are never rigid. Also, like that of and the high concentration oxygen mask, which we also call the non-rebreather mask, that one can deliver up to 80% of oxygen to the patient. So in this minute, they can choose. So you can choose to deliver like 70%. The next minute 60%. The next minute 50%. So they are fluctuating. So that brings us to the second one, which is the fixed performance devices. So under here, their delivery system, they choose to deliver a set volume of oxygen to the patient, or they deliver a non-fluctuating inspired oxygen concentration to the patient. So meaning in their delivery system, they are fixed, as their name is, fixed performance devices. They are not, they don't vary. We have a lot of devices under this category. We have like the Venturi mask kit, we have the oxygen recovery TPs, multi-oxygen mask kit. So all these medical devices in their delivery system, they are fixed. Like that of Venturi mask kit. Venturi mask kit has about 7 combs or 7 valves. All these valves, they are calibrated. So we have the one that can deliver up to 60%, 50%, 40%, 35%, 31%, 28%, and 24%. So when you pick any of these cone and you are using them, they deliver that same percentage of oxygen that is meant to be delivered without changes, unlike the one under variables. And please don't forget, in using any of these medical devices, the problem must be discovered first before knowing the kind of devices that is going to be used to tackle that particular problem. So thank you very much for watching my video today. Please don't forget that in my next video, I'll be explaining all these medical devices one after the other. Like, we will know the advantages, their disadvantages, and how it's being used in the hospital. So thank you for watching my video today. And if you know you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do, so that you can be seeing my video on a weekly basis. And secondly, remember that I supply anesthetic consumables to Nigeria hospitals. In case you are in need of any of these medical devices, I am always available. I am always at your reach. So please don't forget to contact me. Once again, my name is Adebayo Christopher Adedoyin. God bless you. See you in my next video.